Welcome, my dear friends. Myself is Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande. Today is a date that is 10th of April 2020, and Professor Deshpande are conducting these online lectures. This lecture is regarding the Sharira Kriya or Ayurvedic physiology, and today we will continue the introduction of Tridosha part 2. So immediately I will open my PPT, and where we have last stopped, we will continue with that PPT. Okay. So we were talking about the Gurvadi Guna, Vimshanti Guna. They are very much important to understand each and every element of our body. It is not only related with the Tridosh, mind well. Tridosh, yes, their properties are from this Vimshanti Guna, Guru Manda Imasnigda, Shakshna Sandra Mrudusthiraha, Gunaha, Sasukshma, Vishadaha, Vimshanti, Savipreha. 10 are mentioned in the shloka and opposite are there. Viparya means opposite properties. Like here we have started to see these properties. But these properties are applicable to dhatu, body tissues. These properties are applicable to mala, mutra, purisha, sweda. These properties are applicable to ahara. Remember, whatever we eat, wheat, rice, jowar, bajra, green gram, black gram, each and every buttermilk, all the foodstuffs they have the Vimshanti Guna. Okay. Vihara, whatever we do, daily routine, seasonal routine, getting up in the morning, going to the occupation, sedentary life. So each one has its own properties from these 20. And the person, doctor, Vaidya, who understands this subtle level in any disease, if you go up to the root level of property, okay, you understand Vata Prako, Pitta Prako, Vata Vruddhi, Vata Kshaya, you understand Dhatu Sarata, Asarata, Hina Sarata, that is fine. But at the same time, if you consider the subtle level aspect of Ayurveda, your treatment will be very, very sharp and pinpointed. Remember my words till end of your practice. This is not only for first year. You learn Dravya Guna Vijnan, various herbs. You will learn Rasa Shastra, various tablets, Vaishajya Kalpana, Vath, Hima, Kanta, Arogyavardhini, Sutasekhar, Sitopaladi Churna, Chavanaprash. Each and everything you will have to understand which is the property in that particular formulation. Okay. I think I have told you about the Vamana is always a Shodhana Karma, so that is always a Tikshna. Hima, which controls any secretion. Stambhana, Stambhana of what? Stambhana of liquid, Stambhana of waste products, Stambhana of those secretions, Stambhana of your aging process. I think I have discussed this. Stambhana of degeneration. That's why in European countries, which are cold countries, degeneration is little bit slow. So if somebody comes to you and say, doctor, especially when I practice in the Europe since last 20 years, 1930, 1993 to 2014, America, Europe, that means all countries I have visited. There the people come to me and say, doctor, say something anti-aging program to us. Give us anti-aging program. So there I have to consider this hema property. Okay. Svedane Ushnaha. Whenever we require some digestion stimulation, mental stimulation, we must provide some hitting principle. My lecture is Svedane Ushnaha. Because then only it can make a samskar, gunantaradhanam. Unless and until pitta is there, sadhaka pitta is there, and that is not get stimulated by Dr. Deshpande's lecture. That is the Krishna Guna. I'm sorry for that matter, but it is for good sake. So these examples you can read from my book. That's not the problem. Okay, but whatever telling you right now, that is apart from my book. Okay, this is already the PPTs are prepared from the book itself. Priya Sharira, Shantanu Prakashana, Remember, Shantanu Prakashan, Deshpande and Vawal, they are the authors, but actually, real author is only Deshpande. Vawal is a publisher. Sorry for saying the clarification for that matter. Okay. Snigdha, Kledane Snigdaha. Kledan is a moisture. As our body is always Shiryate Tachariram. Whenever there is a degeneration, I am now talking. Before starting my lecture, I drink a little bit water. After finishing my lecture, I drink a little bit of water. What is that? Snigdha, water. Udak is a snigdha. All the liquid matters. Lassi. In the evening, I used to take this Amul Lassi. Yes, this is a starting of Grishma Rutu. Hot is there. Can you see outside temperature is near about 98, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So we require the Kledana. But sometimes, but sometimes we want to absorb clay. We want to absorb the unwanted moisture. Edema should be reduced. Obesity should be reduced. And then we use the Ruksha Dravya. Shoshane Ruksha. We want to Shoshana, absorption, depletion of Medha Dhatu. Medha is having predominant fat. Fat is a snigdha. Opposite is the Ruksha. So we do the Udavartana. Remember my word, Udvartana. Dry herbal powder massage for the obese people. Shlakshana. Ropani. Whenever we want healing process, anywhere. Healing of the ulcer, peptic ulcer. Healing of the inflammation, healing of my external wound, I will require Shlakshana property. Simple thing. Whenever cracks are there on my palm and feet, simple cracks. In Ayurveda, it's called as the Padadari. Write down the word. Padadari. Ayurveda Rasashala has the ointment Padadari Malam. Padadari. It's a cracks. So they will heal. But it is not necessary. You think you can use the Vaseline available routinely. 5 rupees, such a simple petroleum gel. According to me, it is a instruction. It's like inert. Don't ask me, sir, is it Ayurvedic? Is it allopathic? Forget about that. Why these simple remedies we should avoid? Somebody will tell you, better Dr. Deshpande should tell the Kumari, Corford, aloe vera gel. Okay. Those who have aloe vera, they can cut the leaves, put that inner pulp on the cracks. That is okay. Shlakshana. Lekhane kharaha. But if we want, again like a rukshana, if we want to scrap keloid, remember this word, keloid, Keloid. What is keloid? Overgrowth of the wound. There we have to give some rough application. Maybe it's turmeric, maybe it's Acorus calamus, Vacha, Vekhanda. So strong powders that we rub, then little bit that lekhana will take place, removing of the fibrotic material from the keloid. Okay. Next slide. Slide number 32 is there. Now this is just pictorial. You will enjoy this. Pizza, remember, this is a guru. So this will be the bad for all the hypercholesterolemia, obesity. All these people will suffer because Samanya Vishesh Siddhanta. Guru Guna will increase. If you suffer from upper respiratory tract infection. Fortunately now lockdown period is there in this pandemic coronavirus. So unfortunately, very rarely you can get the pizza. But if you are having sore throat, little bit sinus, little bit running of nose, pre-symptoms of the corona, purvarupa, prodromal symptoms, pizza is bad for you. Kapha prakopak will take place. Popcorn, without salt, these are little bit salty, tasty. For the cinema, it's okay. But if you want to reduce your weight, dry popcorns without frying, without oil, you can have the steaming as well as the baking, but not the oil use. Okay, so this is lagu popcorn. Ghee, as I have told you, manda property. Snigdha is very common. Everybody knows that ghee and oil are snigdha, but I am telling you manda. slowing down the process of degeneration, anti-aging, ghee. So every day, after the 40 years of age, after 50 years of age, now in Corona, everybody is talking about immunity, immunity, immunity. My simple statement is immunity development is not a one-day job, two-day job. Immunity is a continuous process. Of course, you can develop some temporary immunity by some rasayan like Vardhamana Pippali Rasayan, best for Corona, a pandemic. Vardhamana Pippali Rasayan or Vardhamana Maricha Rasayan. Very good Rasayana temporarily in this acute phase of the Corona pandemic. But if you want to take the as a preventive, I should not get not Corona. After a few years, there will be another virus. Okay, so you have to fight. You have to build up your immunity by this type of the drugs like ghee. This is hema cooling effect. Whenever you have the jwara, pyrexia, fever, very hot, then you have to apply this paste on this forehead that can reduce your body temperature and it can make your body cool down. So Vishesha. Pitta Prakopa, this is a Vishesh, sandalwood, Chandana in Marathi. Opposite, whenever you are suffering from PCOD, for example, Kapha Prakopa is there. Okay, hypothyroidism. Okay, if you are suffering from obesity. So whenever there is a congestion and if you want to remove that congested matter out with the sweat, should we go out, then the best treatment is Sweda, Kafagna. Kafagna opposite to Kafa, Vishesha, Ushna Guna. Kledana, but the person will come to you, old person. There are many neurological problems. Nowadays, autoimmune diseases are very common. Write down, autoimmune diseases. I will give the two names, remember, don't forget it. Number one, motor neuron disease, write down. Motor, M-O-T-O-R, neuron disease, very bad. Then multiple, second disease, second. Write down. I am saying very slowly. Multiple sclerosis, S-C-L-E-R-O-S-S, multiple sclerosis. In these autoimmune diseases of nervous system, you lose the myelin sheath, M-Y-L-I-N. It's a covering. It is made up of phospholipid. Can you understand? Phospholipid. So when you lose these coverings of myelin sheath, the nervous system gets affected. And you suffer from this type of very serious autoimmune diseases. Whole body becomes dry. The patient loses the control of motor activity, helpless, handicapped. In these patients, we need some lubrication that is given by the Abhyanga, body massage, Synchrona body massage. You know these terms. Then what else you can do? Kaya Seka. At least write down Kaya Seka. Pouring of the oil, whole body, warm oil. So Snehana plus Svedana, Vata Gna treatment. Then there is a Pijit Chila. Write down, at least write down. Kaya Seka is also called as a Pijit Chila. Malayali word, Pijit Chila. These are para panchakarma treatments, para panchakarma. Shirodhara, pouring of the oil on the head. So these are all doing Kledana, Snigdha, Antivata. Vata Vishesha, Karma is there. Samanya Vishesha is always Dravyataha, Gunataha, Karmataha. Okay. Next pair of the five, Sandra Prasadena. Prasadena Sandraha, which will mix some density of the molecules. Prasadana means density, and by density, nourishment. Increasing density and increasing the nourishment. Ghattapana, muscle tone, muscle power, that will be increased by Sandra. Opposite to that density increasing, you dissolve substance and you make it a fluid, that is Vilodane Dravaha, which will increase the fluidity of the body constituents. The normal fluidity is not that. Mouse will not start fluid, but Rasa Rakta Samvahana will be proper. Urine micturition will be proper. So that is Drava. You will require the Vilodane. Vilodana means to breaking up and making all the fluid channels very normal. ऑल फ्लुइड चॅनल्स, सगळे जे द्रव पदार्थ आहेत सगळ्या शरीरातले ते चांगल्या पद्धतीने वाहत राहणं याला म्हणायचं विलोडन. To make the proper circulation of all liquid substances. It may be the coronary circulation, it may be cerebral artery circulation, it may be renal artery circulation. Are you getting? It may be glandular secretions. So there, dravata is required. Dravata is required. And when you want to stop, control the excessive secretion, prasadena. Mrudu, what is mrudu? Softness. Shlathanatva. When body is unnecessarily stiff, when body becomes stiff, you want to remove that obstruction. You want to remove that obstruction that is done by the breaking of the molecules and making looseness in that disturbed phenomena. What is obstructed? So when we give the basti, we add little bit salt in it. That is to make the whole part little bit softer. Shlathaning. Then kathina. Otherwise, we have to make the body stronger. Your bones are having osteoporosis. Asthikshaya is there, Mausakshaya is there, Medakshaya is there, and you want to develop their strength, power, tone, then you have to use the very hard substances like coral. Pravar is a coral. Pravar Pishtivati, write down this name. Pravar Pishtivati is available. Kukkutanda Tvak Bhasma. Kukkutanda Tvak Bhasma. Okay, so these different types of the medicines are available. Sthirata, dharane sthiraha. To hold whatever the situation is there, to maintain stability, that is sthirata. Dharane, to maintain the stability. For example, I am having the loose motions and I want to stop it. Then I can use the Zaifar in Marathi, Jati Phal in Sanskrit. But my some parts, some mechanism has been stopped. Nerve conduction is stopped. Then I have to use something which will stimulate that current. Okay, so that is prerana chalaha. Prerana is a stimulation to activate the mobility. So I will simply explain you. When the person is having paralyzed, there is unwanted sthirata. Muscle movements, joint movements, bone movements, activity, motor activity has been stopped pathologically. And we want to stimulate it. Okay. So we use the physiotherapy, write down that word. Physiotherapy mainly do this thing, prerani. It stimulates rehabilitation, write down their word, rehabilitation. So that can be done by chalata, chalagun is used. Sukshma, vivarane sukshmaha. When we want to reach the subtle point, subtle areas, then we should do something which can reach at the minutest point of our body. Vivarane sukshmaha. It will see, check, and enter into that particular point. The action will be in deep. So that is for example, we use the Yoga Vahi Dravya. Do you know this? Honey, mud. Why we are using all the medicines with mud? Because we believe Sitopaladi Churna, if it is mixed with the mud, that can reach to the minutest part of our respiratory system. It can very quickly go there. It will show very fast action, as well as it is reaching at the minutest or subtle cell of liver or subtle cell of the pupus, lungs. That is expectation, sukshmata. Sthula, this is opposite word. Whenever there are more hollow spaces and we have to fill up that places, that is called as sthula, samvarana, covering, coating. Of course, this whatever example I have given is something, many times it's a pathological. Because if any person unnecessarily eats without prescription, the curd at night, that is very bad. Curd at night, that is very bad because that can block the channels. Samvarana is blocking sinuses and the person will suffer from sinusitis. Now, Kshalane Vishadaha, cleansing mechanism. Whatever you do for cleansing mechanisms, they are kshalana. Especially whenever there is a blockages of activity, Srota Rod is there. Gugulu Kalpazan. Gugulu is a commiphora mukul, it's a herb. And it does the cleaning of ama, toxin material, endotoxins. It is like cleaned by the use of Gugulu. Okay. Then Lepane Pichilaha, Isabgol. Lepana is a coating again, once again. If it is excessive dryness at some part, or your colons are excessive dry, and that's why you are getting the less peristaltic movements, obstruction, constipation, then you can use the isabgol, which will temporarily coating will be done, smoothness will occur, peristaltic will be normal, and then you pass this to normal. So whenever you want that there should be some roughness has already been taken place because of the pathology, then pichilata should be there. You have to use some pichila dravya, especially write on the word niryas. मराठी डिंक म्हणतात त्याला. जे जे काही डिंकासारखे पदार्थ आहेत, वनस्पतींचे निर्यास आहेत, all the gums, resins from the herbs, they are pitchil in property. One simple example, it is must to remember in our life. Patient of ulcerative colitis, write down. Ulcerative colitis, very common. Previously, there was only one medicine, salazopyrin. Salazopyrin. There is a bleeding during the defecation. So in that case, very fantastic basti is there. Mocha rasa, write down carefully. Mocha rasa picha basti. Mocha rasa picha basti. Mocha rasa is available, powder is available. You have to cook it in the milk. What is the mocha rasa? Shalmali vanaspaticha dinkra ahe. It's a resin, it's a gum of plant shalmali or kate savar in Marathi. You will learn this panchakarma, basti, but this is the example of pichila. See, what is sandra? Any cream is a sandra, that is a thick in nature. It will reduce your fissures and cracks because it is a solidification of that particular closing nearing. This is opposite vilodani, separation and fluidity should be maintained. Fluidity, dravata, vilodana. So that is occur because of this limbu sarbat or any liquid juices, fruit juices. Curd, as I have told you, it's a covering. Many times it's a pathological, it blockages the sinuses. Whenever the patient is having sinusitis, chronic rhinitis, vasomotor rhinitis, first thing you do, stop his curd. Absolutely no curd for minimum 3 months, then 6 months, then 1 year. Try my simple advice and you will see the results. Meditation is a sthirata. Hectic lifestyle. Your brain, your body is working all the time, workaholic. By brain you are working. So you must do some vipassana meditation that can stable all your body tissues, stable all your physical activities. As opposed to this, if the obese person comes to you, dyslipidemia is there, patient's job is sedentary job, he must stimulate the vata because kapha gna, chala property, mobility will increase all the muscles. This is aerobics. Okay, then. Now there is one interesting, I have mentioned this, but let us have read over here again. All these properties are not only physical or only chemical, they are biochemical, they are biological properties. And especially Ayurvedic Samhitas have described this property on the basis of their action. On the basis of their action. 1 kg of green gram powder or green gram you have taken, and 1 kg of black gram is taken. So both are 1 kg. If the patient consumes this step by step, every day one group of the people, 100 people are taken for your research, and they have given only mugacha daliche varan, daroz khaitse, gatta varan matra. आणि दुसऱ्या पेशंटला सांगितलं तुम्ही उडदाच्या डाळीचे वरण करून इंडियन करी विथ थिक करी every day with the chapati, same quantity of the chapati, you will find that the group who is taking that black gram thick curry have developed or added 1 or 2 kg in their body weight. But these who are taking this green gram, they will not increase their weight. They will not increase. By quantity, both are 1 kg. But Ayurveda says green gram is light for digestion, lagu, and black gram, udid, is this is lagu and this is guru. Yasya bruhane karmani. Bruhane means adding the weight. Weight gain will be there with udid and not with the moong. That's why after panchakarma, when Agni is little bit weak, the person is advised to take mugatse kadhan. Take the soup of green gram and not the black gram. Soup of green gram after panchakarma. Soup of green gram, mugacha daliche soup after illness in convalescence period. Convalescence, remember these words. Vyadhi paschat, any acute illness, then you have to take this. Now, for example, there is a word in the practice, coffee shops are there. Coffee shops, very famous nowadays after Europe. India is also there, coffee shop. Of course, now this lockdown, everything is closed. But the people go and chit chat and they take the cold coffee. Word, you remember? You try to understand, word is cold. So you will say, sir, this is shita, no? Cold means shita, no, sir? Wrong translation. That's why I am saying, when you translate some words, Ayurvedic terminology in English, you should be very cautious. Very cautious. Because the meaning, simple meaning in English is different and Ayurvedic aspect is different. Cold coffee cannot make your body cool, remember. It is not cooling effect. It is not at all cooling effect. Coffee is coffee. Whether it is a cold or whether it is hot, it will irritate your body tissues. It will irritate rasa, rakta, maus, med, asti, majja, shukra. So lot of coffee consuming will be irritation to your mind. Your sleep will be disturbed. You will not be satisfied or cooling effect. You will not improve your immunity. Are you understanding? So excessive, even you take the coffee and say, no doctor, it's not irritating because I'm taking always cold coffee. No, hot coffee. अरे भैया वो गर्म हो या ठंडा हो, coffee is coffee because it contains the caffeine. It's a stimulating. Are you getting my point? Tannin in the tea. So whether you take the cold tea or the hot tea, that doesn't make difference. If hot is hot, ushna guna, according to Ayurveda. Now we are going further after understanding the properties, Tridosha Karya. In general, we are not discussing still further 2 lectures directly Vata dosha or Pitta dosha. We are trying to understand the basics of the Tridosha, all 3 doshas. So all these Sarva Shrira Charastu, Charachutrastha, Vata Pitta Shleshmana, Shleshma, Kafo, Shleshma, Kafo, Sarvam Asmin Shrire, Kupita Akupita. Write down this word. Kupita is equal to pathology. Kupita is equal to pathology. Akupita, physiological. Okay, physiological, pathology. These conditions are there, Kupita, Kupita. If the doshas are Kupita, they will do Ashubha. So Kupita is equal to Ashubha Karya. Write down. Kupita Avastha is equal to Ashubha Karya, that comes out into bracket, disease condition. When Vata, Pitta or Kapha, they are abnormal, they are pathological, they will form the disease. That is, disease is always Ashubha, unholy condition. Corona and pandemic, Ashubha, Ashubha. Kapha Prakop is there. Vata Prakop is there. Then, if they are balanced, then they make the healthy condition. What is Shubha? Healthy condition. Now they have given some examples. Okay, Shubhani, Upachaya, nourishment. Bala, positive aspect. Varna, color and complexion. Prasad, contentment in the life. Adini, Adi means etc. You go if this is because of the Shubha. But what is Ashubha? Upachay, apachay, undernourishment. Bala, loss of strength, opposite. Varna, loss of color and complexion. Prasad, loss of freshness, energeticness, contentment, everything has been lost. So this is all the shlokas. So I think that is only explained over here. So this sama avastha, right on the sama, this is the word sama. Samadosha, samagrishya, samadhatu, malakriya. This is the definition of swastha purusha. So in these conditions, samyavastha is there, equilibrium is there. Parallel words, equilibrium, homeostasis, they are very good. Now further, next step, basics of sthana. All three doshas are sarva sharira vyapak, pervading in each and every body cell is having these three energies. Vata energy for transport across the cell membrane, Vata dosha. Messenger RNA or DNA, activity of mitochondria, transformation process, changing process, development process, that is Pitta, and stability is there. Okay, so that is the kapha energy. So each cell will require these three energies. So they are existing from my top to toe, foot. Okay, but comparatively, in upper part of your body, you will find that kapha is a more predominant upper part. From here to I can say the lower part of your chest up to ribs. Okay, last rib. So these are Hrit, Nabhi, Adho, Madhya, Urdhva. These three words are important. Adho, Madhya and Urdhva. This is from Vagbhat, Ashtanga Hridaya. Urdhva part is for Kapha, middle part is for Pitta, around the Grahani. All the metabolic processes are going on. And lower part of your stomach or abdomen, I'm sorry, not stomach, lower part of your abdomen, like pelvic girdle, bladder, their Vata activity is more predominant. But this is only Vyapadeshas to Bhuyasa as compared to. It is not like that. It is only over there. Okay. Then, what is the importance of sthana? Usually, dosha janya vikara. Dosha janya. Kapha diseases will be predominant in the upper part. Pitta diseases will be predominant in the middle part. That means at least their beginning of the disease process, pathological process will start in those parts. And the lower part, Vata problems will originate from that lower part. Okay. Another aspect of these sthanas, if I get any kapha type of the diseases, it may be kapha vruddhi lakshana, kasa shwasa, any kapha molecules have been more predominant and the disease of kapha is occurring in my upper part, that is more difficult to treat. But if I get kapha shita gun has been increased and my digestion is being lower, so it is easy, very easy to treat because it is occurring indigestion in the middle part. That is not a sthana of kapha dosha. Are you getting my point? So dosha sthana and dosha diseases, if they are together, 1+1, that can be difficult to treat. Okay. And third importance, if you treat these organs specifically, upper part, if you treat very well, you will be prevented from the kapha problems. That's why nowadays, what is the best treatment to prevent the corona? Pranayama. Remember my words. The best treatment as a prevention, pranayama. Of course, you have to take the measures of keeping social distancing, applying the mask. I'm not against any instructions given by the government, but I am saying pranayama. Why? Because this is a disease of kapha dosha occurring in the upper part. So that viral arm is moving throughout, toxins are moving all around the body. That's why you are getting the fever. But I'm saying if we want to prevent, then only deep breathing, anuloma viloma. Simple deep breathing exercises, pranayama. This will be very much useful if it is done systematically in the morning on an empty stomach with loose clothes after your regular morning rituals, going to the toilet, etc., etc., then it is possible that you can control, you can avoid these corona infections. Okay, but of course, other measures should be followed. So again, this is the same thing that we have written, that it is present in the upper, middle, and lower part. Okay, I think this is all the shlokas are very similar. Okay, so importance of sthanas, vikar utpatti, beginning of the disease will start in that particular part. Kapha doshas usually begin from the upper part, pitta dosha usually begin from the middle part, vata dosha usually pathogenesis, samprapti, chaya avastha will start from that particular organ. Okay, and if you treat or if you give the rasayana treatment to these organs, then naturally those diseases will be avoided. Those diseases will not be spread. Do you remember Chatakriyakal? I have already explained. Chaya, Prakopa, Prasara, Sthana Samshraya, Vyakti, and Bhed. I'm sorry, I'm talking very fast because only last 1 minute. In any moment, our video will close. Slide number you remember 53. We will continue the next topic in the next lecture. But last 1 minute is there only. I will use that. Kshane nashte kuto vidya. Okay. So Mula Cheda Dwara Chikitsa. If I want to cut the pathological tree, I have to cut the roots. Similarly, you treat the basic organs, automatically that disease of that particular dosha will be treated. Okay. So again, this is the Sushrut that he is mentioning some Vata sthana as a Shroni Buddha Samshrayaha. Okay. Pakva Amasha Madhyastam Pittasya. Pakvasha and Amasha in between, that is the Grahani part, small intestinal part, which is the part of Pachana. And Amasha is the upper part, upper chest is the part of Reshmana, Sushrut Sutrasthan. Okay. Next, Ashraya Ashray Sambandha. Of course, we are going to talk in the next. So you write down this number 55.